So I've already made the card. So based on your guys' suggestions, well, this is one that I put on anyway, but the Quem Bros are going to make their debut. They're taking on the team of Ice Cold. Ghost is going to make that call out to Big Daddy G. We've got a Fatal 4-Way hardcore match. The winner will join Blue Hell and Crib and Cool on Dark for a hardcore championship match. We have got a women's tag team match as debuts for General Havoc and Major Mayhem, and debuts for Dark Rocket and Red Rocket. MARCELO ZAPPUILA gets an opportunity at the television championship against Dragon Yamamoto. A triple threat between El Diablo VR and Lena Lumpa. We are then going to have that match between Big Daddy G and Ghost in an Extreme Rules. And then, as what was suggested, we've got champion versus champion. No belts on the line. This is purely for momentum and purely for pride, I suppose. Leo Vega, the SWE champion, takes on MUTA, the Intercontinental champion. So without further ado, I say we get straight into the show. Boom. Right. Oh, my beer's not really cold yet. That's not ideal. Oh, really? Well, here we go. SWE, second normal show of SWE, which is pretty cool. Looking forward to this. Some big matches. It's going to be fun. Right, we're starting things off with the big tag team match. Then the Quem Bros versus Ice Cold. Quem Bros yet to wrestle. Ice Cold currently on 0 ranking points because they've had 1 win and 1 loss. So it'll be interesting. Not yet, Ghost. No, you lost your first match. You can't be expecting stat upgrades after a loss. I am going to have a little fiddle around on 2K20 over the weekend and just see how the match quality feels. Just in case we do decide to move on to there at some point for this. I mean, we'll still keep the Battle of the Brands on 2K19 because it's a lot better for cause, but... Right, Tornado Tag. There we go. Boom. Oh, the Quem Bros, of course, making their debut. What's that? Don't make it stop raining. I don't have that power. Both of these tag teams are going to be quite strong, I feel, in our universe mode. Ice Cold are a huge tag team. Oh, is it really? It was 41 earlier. Someone else subscribed? No, I'm still 41, it says. 4959 I'm on. I just thought if we did this universe on 2K20, then it means we could have an intergender tag team title as well. Obviously, we can't have an actual title. We'd have to do it ourselves, but... have a little fiddle around. I mean, if we don't use community creations, if we just use generated wrestlers from the randomized screen, it might work, but I'll have a play around. I've got a free weekend this weekend, so I've got visitors, so I can't stream, but I'll have a little play around with it and see how it works. I mean, I don't know. I know all the issues I remember having with the game were all down to the community creations and downloaded logos disappearing and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'll have a little play around. See how things work. Yeah, so custom images are broken and community creations. Yeah, so if we did it just like this, that's what I want to find out, is the if we don't use custom images and community creations, then we might be okay. If the match quality is better and we can use intergender matches, and I'll have to try out tag team matches and stuff like that. We'll have to have a look and see how it works. Yeah, I'm not talking about now, Jay. I'm talking about when we maybe get bored of this roster and want to move on to a different roster, maybe. Because it'll happen. I really think the creation part of the game is one of the most fun parts. So I think, I don't know, after we've done like 2 or 3 months of this, we might consider moving across and starting afresh. You never know. Yeah, it's just the match quality I want to figure out, see if that's a bit smoother. Maybe if tag team matches, are a bit better. I don't know. Do the tag team matches work AI versus AI on 2K20, or is it still rough? We're still gonna have to do Tornado. I don't even know how it works, to be honest. This is Ice in the ring, lining up. I think that's Mason Quen. Wipes him out with a spear, and there's the win. Ice Cold dominant tonight. Super domination by Ice Cold. They were Ice Cold killers tonight. Getting the win over the Quen Bros. And of course that means they're also going to get the points in the singles rankings. And then Leroy Quen and... who's the other Quen? It's Mason, isn't it? Mason Quen. Where are you, Mason? There you are, my friend. There we go. Okay. So that's those rankings updated as of the end of that one. Ice Cold, strong victory for them. Yeah, I'm not talking about any time soon, Lucha, don't worry. Like I say, we'll keep with this now for the foreseeable. But if we get to a point where the roster becomes a little bit stale and we want to start a scratch, we've got 2K20 available. If the match quality's better, then it could work, you never know. Good win then for Ice Cold. Very strong win. Yeah. Here comes Ghost. The thing is, I mean, we've got some really cool people on here. And, I mean, they'll all go, if we do move across, they'll all move on to the alumni page. We won't ever forget. We can never forget some of these people. But I'm sure we'll create more fun ones, won't we? Here we go, Ghost. This could be risky, mate. Pink Ram is involved tonight. And you weren't in New Generation World yesterday, were you? I pointed out yesterday that obviously we've got Candy Cane and Candy Floss as Sugar Rush. I've added Chocolate Orange to that stable as well. So Candy Floss, Candy Cane and Chocolate Orange will have a 6-man tag on Dark against Purple Rain, the Pink Ram and the Bull. I believe Pink Ram will also be involved in the... do I have to do this, or is it just gonna... Oh, do I have to do this? I've not done promos in this game for ages. Okay. Okay. Frish, that's the best you got, really? You can't do better than that? What, no clever chance, hmm? What have I got to do here? There's nothing for me to select. Since I can't come out into the crowd and beat each and every one of you up personally, I'm going to do the next best thing. I'm going to beat up each and every one of your favourite superstars. And tonight, it starts with the one who I find most intolerable. Is this automatic, or am I selecting this? I don't quite understand what's going on. Because there's no selections for me to pick. I don't get it. I'm tired of the comparisons. I'm tired of the conversations. The time for talking is over. Now, we get right down to the action. So, Big Daddy G, let's do this. The AI does it for you. Okay, that's cool. I've not really used promos in this game because the last one was a bit rough. In comes Big Daddy G. Well, it's Big Daddy G. Big Daddy G. That's the one. Well, it's a big bad Daddy G tonight, yo. I tell you what, it's a much more comparable in size to Big Daddy G's last opponent. And Big Daddy getting a microphone. You and I have something to discuss. But we'll have to get that in a minute. First, let's give the looking up. I can't, my microphone's in the way of the screen, I can't see. You guys never fail to surprise me with your energy, your passion, and your respect for every single one of us. There's not many people Ghost has to look up to on this roster, but Big Daddy G is one of them. You have a lot of nerve interrupting me when I was in the middle of giving these fans a proper education they deserve, or at least desperately need. It seems you might need to learn a lesson or two yourself. Something I'm always more than happy to hand out. Look, we can do this verbal dance all night long. It's not going to change anything. We both know the way you deal with issues here in SWE, inside the ring. Sooner or later, you'll need to put that microphone down and ball up your fists and fight. That's how it's done around here. Check out the big brain on you. Well, tell me the truth. Did you spend all day practicing that hairbrush before you came out here? Well, we're all real proud of you. But now, you're done the barking, little doggy. Let's see if you can bite. I came out here because I know what I'm worth. Now I want to see what you're worth. Although I'm guessing it's not too much. Isn't that wrong, my Scottish accent? I thought that was a great Scottish accent. Aye. Someone sounds really upset tonight. I guess you think that means you're man enough to come out one-on-one with me. Let me tell you, Sparky. Talk as big as you want, but the fact is, a match against me is not on the cards for you. Hang on a minute. How did Ghost call him out and now tell him he's not going to get a match? Unlike you, I'm ready to put on a show for these great fans. You want to see us fight? You know I'm the better man. They know I'm going to win this fight. And that's what I want to show them tonight. Please, your lame remarks and desperate attempts to get a rise out of me are moronic at best. Everyone around here knows that my intelligence far exceeds every other superstar on the roster. Try as you may into enticing me into a physical alteration. I will not succeed. I was gonna give you a Glasgow smile. I went one way then. You know what? You put a fairly convincing argument. Alright everyone, tonight you're gonna watch yours truly have a match with this fine superstar. Are you ready, guys? Are you excited? Well, too bad, because I don't give a crap what any of you think. I'm out of this joint. Well, as the general manager, I'm going to interrupt and say that Mr. Ghost is not leaving tonight. He is bitten off something that he does not want to chew, and unfortunately, I'm not going to give him the chance to walk away. Ghost versus Big Daddy G tonight. Extreme Rules. And hopefully there's no more Scottish promos because my throat hurts now. Aye, wee laddie. He's going to have a wee Extreme Rules match later on. That's going to be great. Next up then. Oh, that went rough then, didn't it? We got ourselves a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match. The winner goes on to face off against the Hardcore Champion, Blue Hale and Crib and Cool at SWE DAC later on. I'm going to stop now. It's not going well. Aye. Anyway, we have got, for your viewing entertainment here this evening, we've got Wife Beater, Convict, Corporal Punishment, and Gandalf the Green. All fighting for the opportunity to get involved. Well, I thank you, Jay, for saying I was actually ahead. That's more than I was expecting. Alright then, here we go. So one of these 4 men are going to be involved in a Hardcore Championship match later on this evening. Wow, Wife Beater's a big lad, isn't he? That's Corporal Punishment there in the army attire. Gandalf the Green, and, well, the green as you would expect. And then Convict is the one in the orange jumpsuit sort of stuff. So here we've got a few matches planned up tonight. Like I said, the MARCELO ZAPPUILA one made me laugh. I picked a random number. I've numbered everyone on the roster. I used a random number generator to pick out who would fight for the television championship. And it brought back the lowest rated person on the roster. MARCELO ZAPPUILA. Yes, Jay, it's AEW tonight. I don't know what they got planned. Either got the tag team gauntlet match to make the #1 contenders for the tag team championships, haven't they? They've got... What else they got tonight? Brody Lee's having his championship celebration. See you in a bit, New Generation. I believe Cody's been written off TV for a while now then. He's going to record some stuff. I'm sure Leroy will get an opportunity at some point. Possibly Jay, but I wouldn't write off what's his name coming back in tonight, you know. Old Matt Cardona. I won't write Matt Cardona coming out. Although Goldust makes sense based on what happened last episode. Is it the contract sign? I thought it was the actual match tonight, isn't it, Lucha? Isn't it the actual tables match tonight? I don't think the tables match is on the pay-per-view. I think it is tonight, to be honest. Wife beat is huge. Gandalf the Green, though. Working him over with a big right in the gut. Boot in the spine. All 4 of these desperate to get themselves in the hardcore picture. I wouldn't be surprised, because, yeah, they wrote Cody out last week, but then they did take out Dustin and QT as well. Maybe it'll end up being Dustin and QT versus Evil Uno and Stu Grayson. Maybe they'll make it intergender. Maybe they'll do Dustin... They'll do Dustin, QT, and Brandy versus Uno, Grayson, and Anna Jay, maybe. And then Matt Cardona versus... Or they might just do like a massive tag team match. They seem to enjoy these massive tag team matches recently. Oh, is it? I thought it was originally planned for tonight, but if they've changed it... I mean, I can probably check. preview. There we go. This is the preview. Right, so tag team gauntlet match, Natural Nightmares, the Young Bucks, Best Friends, FTR. MJF demands an apology for... MJF demands the Paradigm Shift be banned. Oh, it says in the AEW website, it says tables match, Matt Hardy versus Sammy Guevara. That's what it says in the AEW website. Handicap match, Big Swole versus Britt Baker, Penelope Ford and Rebel. Update on Cody's condition and Brody Lee's championship celebration. They confuse me with Brandy a lot because they keep hinting every now and again. They hint at Brandy turning heel and she never seems to. I like 10. He's not had a match for a while. I know he had an injury, didn't he? He did his elbow in. That's probably what they did. They wrote him out, didn't they, for a bit? Yeah, Matt Cardona's still got a few dates left, so I wouldn't be surprised if he does get Brody. But I think if he does get Brody, I reckon he's just going to get squashed a bit like Cody did. Pin here by Corporal Punishment on Convict. No, only a 2 count. Remember, this is elimination, but there is a point available for each elimination. Corporal Punishment now taking Convict up into that jackknife powerbomb, but Gandalf the Green creeps up behind him. Big knee raise. Oh yeah, Brandy versus Anna Jay is a good shout actually because of what happened at the end of the last episode. Yeah, I just don't know whether Brandy versus Anna Jay would ever be good enough for a pay-per-view. They might do that on on Dynamite instead. Maybe have them involved in the tag team match at All Out and then maybe give them a singles match on Dynamite maybe. I mean, I know Brandy's trying, bless her, but she's not the best talent in the world. And Anna Jay's still quite new to this whole thing. She's not wrestled that many matches in her career, so might be a bit much to put her into that as wow. What a powerbomb sit out by Convict. No, by Wife Beater even. And he gets the elimination on Convict. So Convict gets eliminated and Wife Beater gets the pin. No, you're thinking of Rebby. Rebby, is it Rebby Sky? Yeah, it's Rebby. Rebel is the one who used to be part of the menagerie with she did she? Anna Jay beat Brandy. She didn't, did they? Because Brandy and Ali got into the final, didn't they? And lost to Diamante and... no, not that one. Oh, it was that one, yeah. No. Where was she? Yeah, she was part of that original menagerie thing, yeah. The original one. As Corporal Punishment with a pin on Gandalf the Green. And I think she was part of the Dollhouse as well, I think. In Impact. Corporal Punishment gets the pin. Okay. It's a big size difference here. Remember the winner of this one joins Crib and Cole and Blue Hell in the Hardcore Championship match on our next show. So big things up for grabs here tonight. Corporal Punishment now pulling back at the head. Wife Beater takes him up into the Death Valley Driver. I mean, maybe this wasn't the best name to use for a wrestler, because I don't think it's going to get them demonetized, is it? Oh, what is wrong with the referee? Yeah, was she involved in... No, she wasn't involved in that, was she? I feel like she was. What was she? She was in something else. It wasn't just that. Let me search. She was in something else. It wasn't just the menagerie. I think she did something else as well as Wife Beater does get the win. So she was in... Impact. She was part of the menagerie, yep. Oh, no, I was wrong. She wasn't part of the dollhouse then, no. It was just a menagerie. Okay. I was wrong. So Wife Beater gets a chance to fight then. For the Hardcore Championship. Sheer brutality. Wife Beater. It was, yeah. But you know what YouTube's like these days. We move on to a women's tag team match. We have got Lethal Force, Major Mayhem, and General Havoc versus the Rockets. We've got Red Rocket there with the red hair and Dark Rocket with the light hair. That makes no sense, does it? So this is our first of our 2 women's matches tonight. We've got a triple threat coming up later on. With the television championship match squeezed into the middle. There we go. Yeah. It's probably true, to be honest, Lucha. Wouldn't surprise me. General Havoc, nice. Using her body weight to crush the larynx of Red Rocket across the ropes. Major Mayhem flattened by Dark Rocket. I just got an email. I really thought that email was going to be, your video has been demonetized. That would have been right in cue, wouldn't it? Major Mayhem now bringing Red Rocket back up to her feet. Dumping her to the outside. Oh, that's Dark Rocket, sorry. Red Rocket to the outside with General Havoc. I get myself confused now with these names. General Havoc sending Red Rocket back into the ring. Nice neck breaker. Went for the sweep. Red Rocket saw it coming. Now catches her with the front chancery. Into a jawbreaker. Can't you have more... You can have more matches on the card, can't you, on... Is that true? You'd have more matches on the card on 2K20 as well? And you can also have more championships per show, can't you? I might be wrong. I'll have to have a look. Like I said, it's been a long time since we've even looked at it, to be honest. I mean, when I saw everyone else was jumping back across, I jumped back across as well. Boot on the chest, and now 8 championships per show. So that's 2 extra than what we get on here. Okay. Like I said, it's nothing that I'm looking to do instantly, don't get me wrong. But it is something that I will maybe look at doing in the future. I mean, if it gives us the option to move more shows. So it's 10 matches per card. And 7 or 8 shows. Oh, wow. So there is some advantages to it. There is some advantages to it, but we'll have to see. Like I said, it's nothing I'm looking to do instantly, so don't worry about it. We'll still be keeping this one for the foreseeable. Nice arm breaker there by Major Mayhem. Then rolls her for it. I mean, it might make things easier for me, actually, to have only one account with save files on rather than messing around with different ones. But that's fine. $16 matches on a pay-per-view. So that could be good. Especially with roster, the size of the roster we're building, we might need some bigger shows at some point. Because that's the one thing I've realised that I am struggling with at the moment, is fitting everyone on the cards. One thing I'd like to be able to do in universe modes as well is, like I said, if we do, I was thinking this earlier, if we do the hardcore tournament on our next show, which is our next stream on Sunday, we can't do it all in one video, can we? Because once we've completed the card, we can't edit it. So I can't make 4 Fatal 4-Way matches and have the 4 winners that go into another Fatal 4-Way to crown the winner. Because I don't know who's going to win the first 4. So I'd like to be able to amend the card after it started. That would be pretty good. But I suppose if you make your own pay-per-views, Jay, you can probably pick whatever you want, can't you, I suppose? There we go. We could have 16 championships. We can go mad. We'd be even worse than New Japan. Nice belly-to-belly takedown by General Havoc. Now into an armbar on Dark Rocket. There's the pin. Red Rocket now gets a boot in the face by Major Mayhem. So Major Mayhem is one of the ones, obviously, I had to sort of partly create myself. Just because I needed the 8 women's tag teams. That's the only reason why. No, we should, though. We should be able to probably use... I mean, since they're on the game and they're not real, maybe we should be able to use Cole Quinn, El Mago, and Baron Blade as jobbers as well. Might as well. They're on the game, aren't we? Into a half Boston Crab here by General Havoc. Will she get the submission here with Dark Rocket? There's another submission here locked in. This time Major Mayhem locking the submission on Red Rocket. But Red Rocket able to fight free. Another submission locked in. Well, I think you can change it anyway, can't you? If you go into the creator thing, you can change how many matches there are, I believe, aren't there? Maybe if this stream's not too long, we've got a bit of time at the end. We're going to have a little, we'll have a little recon. We'll have a little look. We're doing pretty well for time at the moment, I think, so we can have a little look. Red Rocket dumping Major Mayhem to the outside, dives through with a Tornado DDT. Yeah, Apollo 55 is really cool. And the Rockets get the win. Wow, the Rockets, big win for them. That is a big win for them. So that gives a point to Dark Rocket and a point to Red Rocket. A minus point to General Havoc and a minus point to Major Mayhem. And in the tag team rankings, a point for the Rockets and a minus point for Lethal Force. And there we go. Big win for the Rockets. Now it's time for the television championship match. Oh, are they really? I didn't know that, to be honest. MARCELO ZAPPUILA, the lowest rated guy on the roster, gets an opportunity at the Television Championship against Dragon YAMAMOTO. Of course, Dragon won the belt in our first episode of SWE, beating the Burrito Boy, Pink Ram, and Rombuster in a fatal 4-way elimination. This should be relatively simple for him, to be honest. This should be a simple championship defense for Sekimoto. 1 second. Back in a second. Oh, madness. Absolute madness. We have a cat problem. Not yet, Ghost. No, got one more match after this before your match. I'm knackered now. Running after cats. So, what's been going on? Have I missed much? Dragon Sekimoto, if Dragon Sekimoto loses the belt here, that's going to be embarrassing, really. Like I said, MARCELO is the lowest rated guy on the roster at 52. If he was to defeat Dragon Sekimoto, that would be a massive upset, to say the least. So far, he's had one match as MARCELO. He was on the losing side on Dark last episode against Mongolian Beef. There's the pin by MARCELO. 1. Only a 1 count. MARCELO sending Sekimoto into the corner. Nice running clothesline. He's actually doing really well here, isn't he? Maybe MARCELO and Giannetti could be a tag team at some point as well. The underdogs. Sekimoto now starting to take more control. The super heavyweight Blue Dragon Man. Sekimoto now taking MARCELO up. MARCELO once again breaking free, dropping Sekimoto. And now MARCELO wrenching back at the arm of Dragon Sekimoto, who rolls through. Taking MARCELO up into the backdrop. Is Cole Quinn and Baron Blade and El Mago, are they on 2K20 as well, or are they different jobbers? Do I keep calling him Sekimoto? Oh god, I keep doing that. I noticed myself yesterday doing it. Dragon Yamamoto, not Sekimoto. I'm gonna have to change his name because I'm gonna keep calling him the wrong thing anyway. We'll have to rebrand him. We'll do a Vince on him. We'll just take one of his names off. Just call him Dragon. Oh, he's out. MARCELO is out. And Dragon, Sekimoto, Yamamoto, any other one. I've written his name wrong on the actual match list here. That's probably why I'm messing it up a lot more. But Dragon Yamamoto successfully retains the championship. ZAPPUILA suffers his second loss. And Yamamoto is a happy man. Boom, there we go. One half of the Hydra tag team, of course, and of course still your television champion. ZAPPUILA not happy with his loss, but in fairness, it was foreseeable. I don't think you can be surprised about it. Right, triple threat time. 1 second, I'm just going to check on the cat 1 second. She's alright. She's alright. Right. We've got VR, El Diablo, and Lina Lumpa. Lina Lumpa, doopa-dee-doo. I've got a little triple threat for you. Not too bad, Alex. How are you? This is 3 debutantes, by the way. None of these ladies have wrestled so far. So this should be pretty good for the rankings to give us a little bit of movement. Really what I'm trying to do at the moment is just try and give everyone an opportunity. But like I say, if yeah. I don't want to keep talking myself into it, but if you can get more matches on 2K20, it is tempting me, I must admit. But we will keep on with this. Don't worry, we'll keep on with this. El Diablo now brings VR back up to her feet. VR tripping El Diablo over now. Rolls it over into a single leg Boston Crab. God knows how she's wrestling with that thing on her face, to be honest. It's impressive, very impressive. Talking of things that are unimpressive, then my beer's empty. I shall grab one. Did I miss anything good? I like El Diablo. I do like El Diablo. I'm actually a real big fan of the women's division here, you know. There's a few really, really strong names. I mean, with the likes of the great Luna, Brandy Savage, Virago, of course we've got El Diablo here as well. They're at the very, very top. We've got Lovecraft, Hannah Quinn, Jessica Hunt, Tony Thunder, Tia Ray, Bertha Rose, Apollo 55, Rio Shan, all in the mid-80s. Then you look a little bit lower down, there's a few that are sort of on the verge-ish. The likes of Akira Ray, General Havoc, The Rocket, Starchild. At the moment this match, then, El Diablo is an 88 rated. VR is 68 rated. And Lina Lumpa is 73 rated. And she'll probably never go to that fake tan place again. Pin here, cheeky one by El Diablo. Only a 1 count. You okay? VR now wrenching the arm, and there's a big forearm by El Diablo. Nice strike. I think what might be nice to do next time is probably when we do create a roster, probably create more stables and that sort of stuff. Maybe pretty cool. But again, it's what the game throws at you, I suppose, isn't it? There's the pin. Isn't there you could do my career in women's as well, can't you, on 2K20? Does that mean... Let me just have a look at the 2K20 roster. That'd be easier, wouldn't it? Instead of keep asking stupid questions. Is there, like, fake people? Fake women as well? I feel like it would be useful to use it at some point, considering that I did pay the special edition for it. Hang on a minute. No way. No freaking way. No way! Okay. Lina Lumpa has just picked up a huge win, defeating El Diablo. Yeah, I've seen that, Jay. Him and, what's his name? Dio Madden? Is it Dio Madden? Is he a real person? I believe that. This was a chance for, in my opinion, this was the match for El Diablo to take the ball by the horns, but she's been caught a cropper there, you know. Definitely caught a cropper. And there's the win for Lina Lumpa. And I'll stick to my guns as well from yesterday, Jay. I reckon we will see... No, apparently Ember Moon's not, because she's currently injured. But Mia Yim... Here we go, Ghost. If you're still around. Oh my god. I suppose the thing with 2K20... I'm sorry to keep going on about 2K20, but... with all these people they've added, all these extra, like, originals they added, that means you're going to get a lot of extra things that can randomize in, I suppose, can't you? Sea creature. Oh, what, they actually had a... Oh, did they actually have a whatchamacallit then, did they? Maybe. Here we go then. Big Daddy G versus Ghost. I personally think Ghost may have a bit more than he can chew here, calling out the biggest, baddest man on the roster. Ooh. But he launches him straight away, straight off the bat. And it rolls Big Daddy G up into a cheeky pin. If he wins this sneakily, he doesn't quite do. Remember, this is Extreme Rules, though. No disqualifications, no countouts. But pinfalls and submissions have to happen inside the ring. Ghost with Big Daddy G up into a power slam. If Ghost wins this, it would definitely be a surprise for me. It would. Taking down the biggest, baggest man that SWE have to offer at this point in time. The match now goes to the outside. Big Daddy G enters the ring. Slamming the arm of Big Daddy G. There's the pin. Well, Big Daddy is the Big Daddy. He's one of the main men in our roster, he is. He literally is the highest rated person in the entire 63-man roster at this point in time. Closest one next to him is 91 rated Beanie Ward, who is yet to debut yet, actually. The Vaults, yeah. Pin here by Ghost. Only a 1 count. I think he needs to think about some hardware, I think. He needs an equalizer because he's 12 stat points lower than Big Daddy G. Of course, no matter what happens here tonight, I still believe Ghost is going to be involved in our Hardcore Championship, well, our Hardcore Tournament over the weekend. I didn't realise how much stuff they actually added, you know, in the 2K20 downloads. Like Glam Rocker attires. Ninja attires. There's loads of stuff. Interesting. Big Daddy G then. Just flat and straight through Ghost, who rolls to the outside. Wise maneuver. Knows he can't get pinned out there. And the battle commences, but Big Daddy G is good on the outside. He's good with the environment, but Ghost with the boot in the gut, running forearm. Now sending Big Daddy G back into the ring. Ghost with the boot into the back of the leg, another one in the back of the leg as well. Trying to take him down from the base, which is a wise maneuver. Oh, nice. We've gained 2 new subscribers since we started this stream. If that is you, then thank you very much for subscribing. We're now 39 away from the magical 5K. You know what I noticed earlier, right? I went on my my YouTube analytics. It says that 75.7% of my views come from people that are not subscribed. So if that is one of you guys, then please do. It means a lot. If you've got other accounts, then please log into those and subscribe as well. We need that 5K. And I'll only be 95k away from my first plaque. Big Daddy G right in the chop. Into the DDT. Thank you very much, Andy. I'm assuming that was you. Thank you very much. 4962 we're up to now. We're getting there. Only 38 more people to guilt trip into subscribing. As Big Daddy G grabs Ghost by the arm. I thought he was going to go something a bit more vicious there, but Ghost reins in with a couple of strong right hands. And Ghost has got the claw locked in here. He's got the hand right in the throat. Is he out? He's going to go for the pin. He might be out here, you know. 1, 2. Oh my word, he's done it. He has done it. Ghost has defeated the biggest, the baddest man on the roster. And Ghost has definitely just opened a few eyes here tonight as he picks up a victory. Cheers, Alex. Yep, 4963. That's great. That's 5 subs this stream. It's the most I've ever had, I think. And that's a win for Ghost. Big Daddy G not impressed. Yeah, Ghost, you are the biggest and baddest. And that's going to give you incredible momentum moving into the Deathmatch Championship. If that's what we're going to go ahead with. I mean, that's what the votes are looking like at the moment. And the 64% of the votes have gone for the Hardcore Championship Tournament or the Hardcore Deathmatch Tournament. 9% of the votes are on Tag Team, 9% are on Women's, and 18% are on Random Roulette, which is something that I'd randomly picked up in the moment. But that was a great win for Ghost. I must admit, completely surprised me, that one. I really thought he bit enough more than he can chew, but obviously Ghost knows more than we do. Maybe, I don't know, it'll have to be... I was thinking we could bring into this another aspect, you know, of randomization. Because I've been watching someone on YouTube today and he's been doing a lot of randomization stuff, and there's a few things that I like. I've seen it on FIFA as well, where people can go into the account and change it, and there's like certain stats. So like you can have something stupid like so-and-so has watched a lot of old tapes and figured out you got a tag team partner. Okay. We could have a look at some point. You'd have a Viking looking guy. I do like the Vikings. That's what I'd like to, if we do thing is, I like to use the randomization, but at the same time I'd like to create some myself as well. But the randomizer is just so fun to use, isn't it? So remember, this is champion versus champion, this one. Was I look at? I can't remember. I've seen that many calls over the last few weeks ago, so I apologise. I've forgotten who's who. I'm sure I'll recognise if I saw it. MUTA, nice roll through. Boot in the gut, now grabs a hold of Leo Vega. Up he goes. Into the... Oh no, he's going to drop him face first. And now raking the foot across the face. Let's be twins. Do they look similar then, do they? I'm always up for new tag teams. Nice elbow right in the knee there by MUTA. Leo Vega kicking away there. Leo Vega yet to wrestle much so far. Of course, he wrestled in our World Championship tournament. Did pretty well there. Became the first world champion, of course. Oh, John is smaller. Nice running drop kick. What I've been tempted to do, you know, if you find a core you really like. I mean, you could do it with Ghost, really. If you find a core you really like, you could just copy and paste it. Then go into well, you go into the creator wrestler and just give him a different face and slightly different size. And all of a sudden you've got a different tag team partner. Same attire and that sort of stuff, matching the ties. It's a pretty cool way of doing it, actually, again, for next time round when we do this. I'm learning a lot. I always do that when I do these sort of things. I come into this with an idea, and then from doing it, we sort of learn other aspects that can make this better next time, and that's some real things I'm planning out as well. I'm always thinking about the next thing. As Leo Vega wrenching back at the neck of MUTA, who's able to break free. They'll knock that over. MUTA slamming the face of Leo Vega into his knees. There's the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Vega rolling MUTA through. Boot in the gut. Nice, rolls him through. MUTA rolls to the outside. Sorry, not MUTA. Sorry, Leo Vega rolling to the outside. Being smart here, knowing he can't get pinned on the outside. MUTA sending Vega back into the ring. MUTA now stalking. MUTA gets a win here, the world champion. That would make it a very interesting scenario. MUTA now boot in the guts. You know what I should have done for this? I should have had someone interfere. And then they could have built up a world championship match. That's what we should have done. Leo Vega heads up to the top. Looking for the frog splash. MUTA with a boot in the gut. Got his knees up. Strong right hand now, MUTA. Has a hold of Vega, dropping him face first onto the knees. There's the pin. 1, 2. And no, only a 2 count. Yeah, we'll have a look, Ghost. MUTA can't quite decide which caller to go for. Finally does pick one. MUTA heads up to the top. Stalking the grounded Leo Vega. Went for the dropkick. Vega saw it coming. Slapped him out the way. Slapped him silly. Front chancery now. stiff forearm. Vega now dragging MUTA back across. Pin here by Vega, only a 2 count. Makes sense to me, Ian. Can have lots of different variation size necks then. Ian slightly longer than normal neck. Ian slightly shorter than average neck. Ian no neck. Nice brain bust there by Leo Vega. Into the pin. 2. And oh, it's only a 2 count. Leo's heading up top. Ian giraffe neck. He's feeling froggy. He lands the frog. And he gets the win. Leo Vega, the world SWE champion, gets the win here over the Intercontinental champion MUTA. And Vega reinforcing his place at the top of those rankings. Oh, MUTA offering a handshake. Nice. Nice indeed. Well, there we go. Good win by Leo Vega. He feels a thunder in his heart. And that thunder was a victory. So there we go. That's the end of SWE. Let us move on.